says to me, I am the baby bird, but I want to grow up. I want to spread my wings, but they're broken, irreparable, and I'm scared, you know. These nights are the worst nights, left to pick fights with demons who mean to feed on my innocence, left with no innocence, a virgin with no innocence. But it was his to take, I sense. A secret known only to the winds of sad nights, and in journals filled with pages, silent friends, this pen's run out of ink, none left in the wells under my eyes, but I yelled for you that night, my face overflowing with ink, sending you poems passed on the cheeks of sad faces. This is what a disgrace is. But again, my family is flown, and I'm left in the reality I've never known. This feeling is of a different type of alone. I can feel the scars of these invisible burns, the brand of seared flesh to remind me of my burden. So where were you when all I needed was an ear? And I thought you'd hear because they were poems. And I've heard you tell such beautiful poems of the pain you felt, so that I felt would get your attention, or at least some redemption. But where is my poem? The facade of a reality where you rescue me from the sin of a drunken destiny and bring me home in your breast, the calming sound of the heart beating in your chest. This was your test, and you failed. And just like the rest in that lonely nest, you bailed, and I wailed for a savior, my brother in shining armor who preached death if any harmed her. But he did and still lives. Why? Because your wings were spread. You write about homosexuality and the hypothetical pain you feel, but that pain's not real. I will show you real. Try waking to hell every morning, contemplating suicide every morning. See, my mind is forgotten, but my soul's still mourning, and again it's morning. So I sing my songs of bright nights and the blaring lights of my obviously tainted body, as well as dark mornings and the shadows that I now know are family, but they were blurred, you see, because the truth is we can never be family again. You were supposed to protect me and help me to find me, but instead you lost me in the cool darkness of my conscience till a time when forgiveness is not me pulling the blade from my back while you ask for it back, just in case circumstance calls for it back. She says, I am the baby bird, but I want to grow up. I want to volunteer the spreading of my wings, not have them ripped apart by a man I owe nothing but somehow every part of my beating heart to. She says, the fault lies not on you, for these are just my truths, the realities of the last bird in the cuckoo's nest.